challenge you to stop playing and start pushing.
This is my queen, Iana.
And this is my king, Ayize. All right, here's today's question. Listen up, listen in. We're going to give you our view, and then we want to hear from you. All right, this writer says, please address the growing number of black men who hate single black mothers and black women in general, and the women who buy in to their misogyny. All right. Interesting question. You gonna start off with that, honey?
Yeah, the thing that initially came to my mind when I heard that question was really, do black men really hate black women? You know, and I think that I asked that question because of, you know, just my experience, number one. And the men that I see, I'm not necessarily convinced that black men hate black women. You know, I do see disrespect in our community. But again, I'm not necessarily convinced that black men hate black women. What I do want to say is that I think that there is a misunderstanding of black women. And I think that black men have responded to, you know, quiet whispers in their ear to some degree that have suggested that they need to treat black women in a particular way. Does that mean that they hate them? I don't know about that. Does that mean that they're misguided? I know about that, and I would say yes.
And I would have to say that I agree. I think that what your reality is usually, if not all the time, it is a representation of who and what you surround yourself with. So if you surround yourself with, and the images that you see are predominantly ones where your perception is that black men hate black women, that's such a strong word,
yeah,
you know?
It is.
Then I would ask you, you know, who are you hanging with? What are you looking at? Who are you surrounding yourself with? What kind of images and words are you allowing to get into your consciousness? And that's not to say, like my husband said, that in our community there aren't some disturbing images that we see all the time, and that there are some brothers out here who are some fools, who act a fool, who disrespect black women, who make me really want to, show myself sometimes, because I'm just really just taken aback, and I'm really putting that nicely, by some of the foolishness that I see. So I'm real clear about that. But I know that stems from something, much deeper than just their own internal dislike or hate of black women or black people. I think that all black folks, kind of have some sort of dis-ease with ourselves. And we all are still developing in terms of our ability to be able to really uplift ourselves, uplift each other, not allow ourselves to be divided. And that, that's a whole nother conversation, in terms of, things coming out of slavery and that kind of thing. And so even between black men and women, that kind of, black men don't like women, the black women and the black women think the black men are this or whatever. We're like puppets just playing the parts. And that it comes from a long history of stuff. So I would just say this. My experience is that there are a lot of good black brothers out there who love black women. And I'm sure there's some who hate them, but that's just not my general experience. But I'll tell you this. I don't hang around people. I don't put myself around folks. I don't got time for folks who ain't about nothing and who are about oppressing women, people of color, or themselves, because there's a lot of folks who just hate themselves, so I don't have time for that. So I would just challenge you to, open up your circle perhaps, because I don't see a growing number of black men hating black women.
What we do see is a growing number of black men who don't know how to treat black women. But again, we don't think that mistreatment really, suggests that they hate them. Because even if you're putting like black women in videos, that doesn't suggest to me that, you're really hating them. Even if they're wearing thongs or whatever they're wearing in videos, that doesn't mean to me that they necessarily hate black women. To some degree, they could be applauding or celebrating their beauty.
So you're getting a little carried away there, but
no, really and truthfully,
celebrating their beauty in the videos.
It's possible in the sense that you really do, see and value the gluteus maximus of a black woman and the physique of a black woman.
Okay, so I'm just gonna make it clear right here. I do not agree. I do not agree when, you know, sisters are in the videos and bouncing their butts and all of that, and the men are doing. You're not celebrating that. You're disrespecting this. Bottom line, point blank, period.
I mean, it is mistreatment. But
all right, well then that's what it is. So let's just keep it real. Let's not dress that one up. It's mistreatment and it's misrepresentation, and it really, you know, just reeks of a people who really need to get our act together and know how to lift each other up and stop, you know, this foolishness. That's all it is. You know, I'm being real nice with my words right now too. Foolishness, but you know, I want to say something else.
It's misdirection, but I mean, I can't say that they hate black women because they do that.
Right. Same here. So we've given you our view. Weigh in, black people. Any person, weigh in. We want to hear what you think. Stop playing. Start pushing.